Alright guys, so you may have remembered about, about a year ago, right before All-Stars started, when I made a theory video about Alec going bald, and I had someone draw the thumbnail. Well, we also have the same person drawing thumbnail for this theory video. But anyways, let's get into the actual video. So, today's theory is that Hannah and Ivy will start beefing, or at least maybe some sort of way to eliminate one or the other, or at least some sort of rivalry within the team, right? Because as we could see in the most recent episode, episode 5, that first Benji tried to make an idol to save himself from elimination. And once he did that, he went to Zayd and Ivy, and he tried to show the idol, the fake idol, to scare them. And obviously, it was fake because Benji didn't really have much to work with. Because how was he supposed to replicate that? I mean, it's a lot to replicate if you don't have the proper materials. If you're just out in the wilderness. But he went to show it off. Zayd and Ivy laughed. He was like, "Oh my goodness, ha ha ha, he's so dumb, he's so stupid, blah blah blah." And later in the episode, after the challenge and after Richard won it for Blue Team, it was time to decide on who to eliminate. And Hannah gathered Benji, Tristan, Ivy, and Zayd together to vote out Spencer. And basically, it starts with Tristan mocking Benji for the fake idol, and they laugh it off. And Benji smiles. It's not like his feelings are getting hurt, because earlier Hannah was like, "No, this is not pass offable." At least she wasn't hurtful about it. She was sincere. She wasn't hurtful, unlike Ivy. Because once we get to the scene of all 5 of them together, Ivy was like, "Why'd you want to get us together, Hannah? Are we voting out Spencer? Blah, blah, blah." And then she was like, "At least you didn't show us a stick." And then Benji was like, "But I worked so hard." And I mean, there's nothing he can really do. And then Ivy's like, "Let me, quote unquote, make something like, not really quote, but she was like, let me let you down gently. It looks like a stick." That was not gently, okay? Benji was such a sad boy, and I feel so bad. And he's sad, and Hannah's trying to comfort him because Ivy is being a and then Ivy waves it in Benji's face, because he sucks at making idols, and Hannah gets mad at Ivy. Now, I know this might be, a one-time thing that it'll get laughed off, but I do feel like this could go on, because this has already been built up since last episode, in episode 4, when after Amelie's elimination, Benji pulled aside Ivy and he was like, "Hey, why did you guys vote out Amelie? I thought we had the votes to vote her out because Hannah told me to." And then Ivy was babying him. It's like, "Oh, Benji." Yeah, I mean, it's like she was babying him, and I'm like, "Okay." So feel like that could also play into it. We also see in the most current episode, episode 5, that, remember the scene where Zayd and Ivy were laughing at Benji? We also see Ivy clenching her fist, and she says it's just a hand cramp, but it might not be a hand cramp. It might be Ivy's frustration towards Benji, because I'm pretty sure Ivy being frustrated towards Benji because he's an idiot. Well, to her standards. Free my boy Benji. Yeah, and I feel like since, Hannah and Benji are at least somewhat friends, I guess, because, they're both on the bottom, and I feel like Hannah's going to protect Benji, and Hannah's about to throw hands with Ivy if, Ivy keeps making fun of Benji. Now, I do want to say that this does not look good for Benji because usually Hannah's best friend or closest ally gets the boot. Like, first, her closest ally was Amelie. Amelie got second boot. And then her next closest ally, Diego, got fourth boot. And aka the first and second boot of Red Team. But it was second and fourth overall. So I mean, I don't know, it might not be looking good for Benji, but I also feel like Hannah and Benji would vote Ivy, and then Ivy, Tristan, and Zayd would vote Hannah, and then somewhere Spencer and Jade would be swing votes. However, because Jade's still mad at Spencer, right? Jade's mad at Spencer for voting out Diego, and that issue has to come to resolve as well. But we're still having the Ivy being frustrated with Benji and Hannah being mad at Ivy, and I just want to see how this pans out. I'm just saying that based on we having a constant pattern of eliminations 1-2 1-2. I really do not want it to be predictable again and have blue team lose. Besides, I think we might need more build up of maybe Logan trying to flip one of the girls so one of the girls gets out. Like, because right now it feels like he's trying, but he's not even close. So I feel like Logan needs one more episode to flip one of the girls. So I feel like next episode Red Team would lose twice in a row, and that the the rivalry between Hannah and Ivy could, start. But this is just my theory. Thank you guys for watching. Uh, and let's just see what happens in episode 6. Bye!